we have a saying that ideally speaking, every successor su- succeeds or superior to their teacher. But in fact, it's very often not the case. And every once in a while, a Bodhidharma, a sixth patriarch, a Bankei, a Rinzai, a Dogen, a Tozan, a Yakujo, a Joshu appear. And if you think of the amount of time, 2,500 years, maybe 12, I've always said maybe 2 dozen, but some of the old masters I've talked to, like Yamada Roshi about this, Maizumi Roshi about this, said it's more it's more truthful. There's maybe only a dozen over the 2,500 years that were really great teachers. That's not that many. So I would say maybe more like 2 dozen, but they say no, maybe more like a dozen. But they even say, let's be generous and say 100 over 2,500 years. That's every 250 years, or is that every 25 years? Do the math for me.
25, 25.
25. So every generation, maybe there's one. 20, 25 years is a generation, I believe. So there aren't that many. And we are very fortunate to have great teachers. But there are a lot of people out there teaching, and every teacher, I feel, believes that they're great, or at least good enough. Otherwise, why teach? Why not go learn from somebody if you don't consider yourself to be a great teacher? Why not go to a great teacher and learn? Why teach? So I do believe if you're teaching, you believe you're great. So who knows? But Bankei was not afraid nor ashamed to say, nobody has ever said it like this before. And I know I've said that many times. Nobody's ever said it like this before. And I get beaten for it by some, one or two, maybe one. Don't say that. But you have to kind of believe that what you're doing is great. Otherwise, why do it? So Bankei really believed in himself. And I applaud that. And he had the courage to say it, which is not so easy. It's not so easy to say, nobody has ever taught the unborn before. Nobody's ever done big mind before. Nobody's ever done this before. It's, I used to say it more than I do now. I've been humbled a little bit about it. But you kind of have to believe that in yourself. That it's the unborn Buddha mind functioning perfectly and easily through one vehicle, this vehicle. But I think it's also important not to identify so much with it and allow it to be the unborn flowing through this vessel.